All right, they're getting the game going a little bit early today. We got Bird on defense, I think, along with Riggs. So Bird and Riggs on defense. Holstrom going to take the face off. Campite left wing, and looks like Julian on the right. All right, Riggs got the puck. He plays it up and out of our zone. Julian pushing up there. Kemp's looking it over. Holstrom with the steal. Gets it taken back away. Nice pass. And nice move. Nice shot. All right, so go down 1-0. 14 minutes left. Easton's going to take the face-off. Rome at left wing. I think that's Isaiah on the right. Matthews left defense. And Shoops on the right defense. Nope, that's Finn. Sorry, Finn's on offense. All right, nice dump back in by Eason. Finn's there in the corner. Finn moves it around. Riley pokes it over to the sideboards there. Eason tries to get it. Come out, shot, goal. All right, so we find ourselves down to here early, 2-0. Kemp's going to take the face off. And we got Asher at left wing, Isaiah at right, Riggs, and JMO on defense. All right. Kemp wins the face off. Dump it into their zone. Asher and Kemp push it back down in the corner. Isaiah's hustling down there in the corner. Asher's up. Kemp's up. Nice poke check by Riggs. Kemp and Isaiah working hard down there. Isaiah's behind the net. He gets the puck. Riggs with the check. Pass over. Shot off to the side, not there. All right, we come up out of it. Isaiah punches it out of our zone. Asher's giving chase down here. Asher's trying to get the puck away. Good job by Asher, good pressure. Holstrom's there, pressuring. That's JMO. JMO up to Bird. Bird over to Julian. Okay, Bird's going to chase it down in the corner. Behind the net. Over to Julian. Julian Bird down there battling. Good pressure by Julian to steal the puck. He's coming out of the zone. Gets into their zone. Nice pass to Holstrom. Holstrom with the shot, and it goes in. That was a great job by Julian with the steal, and Julian moves it all the way down the ice, crosses his two zone, gets it in our zone, and makes a great pass to Holstrom, and Holstrom puts it home. So down 2-1. 12 minutes left to go in the first period. And here we go. All right, Easton's down there. Easton, Holstrom, And we got Bird and Matthew on defense. Bird with some good pressure. Tries the center. Matthew's there to stop the center. Good job. Oh, nice move. Nice pass. Good stop by Riley. Very highly skilled team so far, but hopefully starting to learn. Julian with the center. Holstrom buries it. Tell you what, second time with Julian and Holstrom, but both times Julian's hustle is what's created the scores there. That time Julian takes it down the ice, gets a shot on net, and then Holstrom cleans it up and puts it home. 2-2. 11 minutes left. Okay, we got Rome on left wing. And Riggs. Nice job by Alex to get it out of the center there. Finn's down there. There was word that Kenny was going to try to play today, but I don't think that he is. All right, good job by Riggs to get it up and out. Rome battling there, offsides. All right, we got Alex is going to take the face off. Rome at left and Finn at right wing. Okay, Rome's putting some good pressure on. Alex battling there. Rome trying to get it. Alex now comes out with it. And Finn's there. Good stick battle by both teams. Looking to center. Shot off to the side. Rome gets it up and out of our zone. Good job, Rome. All right, Rome giving chase. And he gets a steal for a while, but they regain it. But good pressure by Rome. All right, that's Riggs down here. Riggs with a nice check. They get it up on the point, out of the zone. Asher's coming up, giving some chase. Good pressure by Asher. All right, they come out. Okay, I think that's Riggs and Shoop. Riggs is there, battling. Shoop's battling. Good job. All right, they come out with it, get up to the point, take a shot right there in Riley's glove. So you guys decided to show up, huh?
We just went and we were like leisurely, and then I saw your message. I was like, oh,
I know. It was like
who scored, Matt?
Jake but Julian really made the plays. Yeah, Julian set him up. All right. Oh, looks like, yeah, we got a penalty. Asher takes a penalty there for interference. JMO did a great job of getting it out of our zone. And Asher tried to play it, and they called interference. So we go on our first power play. And it looks like we're going to have Bird and Shoop on defense, and Finn, Eason, and Holstrom on offense. Looks like Eason's going to take the face off. And he wins it. Good job by Finn to get it up to Bird. Bird's going to let it go. Nice shot by Bird. Almost gets a pass. Finn's down there. He's battling down in front of the net. Okay, Holstrom back to Bird. Bird over to Shoop. Shoop looking, back to Bird. Bird lets it go. Nice shot by Bird. Bird with two really good shots so far up on the point. And Finn kind of stung his shoulder there a little bit. Hopefully he is okay. All right, so Alex is going to come in and replace Finn. Hopefully Finn's okay. We'll keep an eye on him. All right, Eason's going to take the face off. And he's got Bird and Shoop on D, Holstrom left wing, Alex right wing. Eason's battling, and he wins the face-off up to Bird. Bird looking, over to Holstrom. Holstrom back to Bird. Bird over to Shoop. Nice pass. Shoop goes in. Nice pass to Holstrom. Good idea, but they get a stick on it, and it kept from getting to Holstrom. Holstrom would have had a wide-open shot. Shoop was trying to find him, but they barely got a stick on it to stop that pass. Good look by Shoop. All right, Bird comes up. Bird to Holstrom. Holstrom's going to try to get it in their zone, but he can't quite. All right, Shoop comes in, holds up a little bit, looking. Back to Holstrom. Holstrom looking around. He's going to take it himself. Nice little drop pass to Shoop. Shoop around. About 15 seconds left going this penalty. All right, Rome's in. Rome now gets it in. I think that's Alex. Yep, Alex back to Rome. Rome over to Holstrom. Nice pass. And Holstrom tried to do it one time, but this was a little bit out of his comfort zone for that. Okay, penalty's over. Had some good opportunities, but just couldn't get one in. Bird had some really nice shots on that power play, which was nice. All right, here comes Rome. Rome's looking. Rome with the dump, and nice job by Rome to dump down in our zone, and then we get a change. All right, nice little stop there by Riggs. Riggs dumps it down. Good job. Isaiah's giving chase. Okay, Isaiah's down in the corner. Asher's down in the corner. Asher gets it back in our zone. Good job, Ash. Oh, Riggs can't quite keep it in. Puck had a little too much speed on it, but he dumps it in and offsides. Just barely. Good job by Riggs. Barely offsides. All right, face-off is going to come to the center. All right, Julian's going to take the face-off. Julian already has 2 assists today, playing well. All right, Isaiah pushes up. Asher puts it on his own, but Isaiah could not get out. All right, so another face-off. 7 minutes left, go in the first period. If you're just joining us, 2-2 game. All right, Matthew dumps it down. Julian. I think that's Julian. Yeah, Julian jumps it down. There's Isaiah. Isaiah tries to go around. Riggs is there to clean it up. Riggs looking. Riggs centers. No, he actually shoots. And nice save by the goalie. All right. Boys are playing a lot better. They had a wake-up call. They went down 2-0. And now they've tied up 2-2. All right, Julian wins the face-off, back to Riggs. Julian's looking around. Riggs comes up, he plays it, switches spots with Julian. Julian's going to cover for him. Now he goes back down. Asher looks to center. Good idea by Asher, but no one was in the center for that pass. All right, Isaiah takes a blow there. And he dumps it in, but he wasn't across that red line, so that's icing on the Jags. All right, 6.5 left. Looks like we got J-Mo on D, along with Shoop, I think. And let's see who takes the face-off. Looks like Eason and Holstrom and Finn are out there. Eason wins the face-off. Good job. Yep, Shoop's behind the net. Shoop up to Holstrom. Holstrom gets it out of our zone. Nice job. Finn's pushing hard. Good hustle by Finn. All right, okay, there's J-Mo. J-Mo's looking to dump it in, and he does get across the red line, dumps it down. Good job. Holstrom with the stick. Good job keeping it in. Oh, Shoop steps up. Good job by Shoop to be aggressive there to come up and try to get some offense going. All right, Holstrom's down there battling. Finn comes over to help. All right, Shoop's there. Shoop's going to dump it down, but I think we got a penalty. I think they got Finn for elbowing. All right. Okay, so we go on the penalty kill. Holstrom's going to take the face-off. He wins it. All right, Alex giving some good pressure here. I think that's Riggs down there in the corner. Yep, that's Riggs. And Alex is looking for that puck to come out. And it does, and Alex plays it up. Not quite out. Okay, point to point. They're going to let it go. Way off to the side. Oh, nice. That was a great glove save by Riley. A lot of traffic in front of him, but he finds the glove to secure that puck. No rebound. So we're going to get a face-off. 1 minute left. 5:18. If you're just joining us, we went down 2-0, but then we came back to tie it up 2-2. And now we got about 5 minutes left to go in the first period. We're on a penalty kill with about a minute left in this guy. Isaiah, I think that's Isaiah. Yep, getting some good pressure. Rome's over here. Isaiah and Rome. And Riggs is down there playing defense with Bird. Looking to center. Nice job by Isaiah. Isaiah's going to bring it out of the zone. And he's going to take it all the way himself back to Bird. Bird down in the corner. Good penalty kill. About 20 seconds left to kill off this penalty. Hopefully we can continue. Okay. Oh, nice center. But Matthew was there to tie up his man, so they couldn't get a good shot off. 10 seconds left to go in this penalty. Hopefully we can keep it up. Okay, point to point. Oh, nice job by Bird to stop that pass from going across ice. So good job by Bird. Penalty's over. Up to Rome. See what Rome can do with it. All right, good pressure by Rome. And up and out. Good job by Eason. Okay, going to be face-off in their zone. And we'll have Eason taking the face-off. And Julian is going to be out there with Asher. And our defense is going to be JMO and looks like Shoot. All right, they win the face-off. They come up and out. JMO. All right, they get a breakaway, 3-on-2. But nice hustle back by Julian. Julian's having a good game this morning. And about 3 minutes left to go in this first period. It's tied 2-2. All right, so they come out with it. Get it in our zone. JMO giving chase. Okay, they're just going to let him skate around. And the ref takes a check. Should be a penalty on them, I would think. Can't hit the ref like that. All right, okay, out of the zone. Asher's giving some pressure. Asher trying to get a steal. Good pressure by Asher there. And Julian tries to dump it down, but not quite all the way down. Oh, they get a tip. No ice. They barely get a stick on it to avoid the icing there. All right, JMO up to Holstrom. Holstrom with a nice little tip pass to Kemp. All right, JMO trying to get control. He does, over to Shoot. Shoot looking. Oh, almost a turnover. But JMO's there. All right, they're behind the net looking to center. All right, Kemp's coming out. Kemp and Holstrom. And it looks like we got Finn helping out. Kemp with the shot. Okay, you got about 2 minutes left. And Bird's there. Bird's looking around. Bird looking. Good little back skate. Nice little spin. Good job, Bird. He's going to come out with it. Okay, up to Kemp. Kemp over to Holstrom. Just out of his reach, though. But he gains it back. Holstrom trying to chop it back in, and he does. There's Bird. Bird lets it go. And nice save by the goalie. That's about three shots by Bird up at the point. He's having a good game so far. Hopefully one of those shots can find the back of the net. Okay, 2 minutes left. And we got Easton going to take the face off. Isaiah at left wing. And I think we got Rome at right. Riggs at left defense and Bird at right defense. Oh, nice little pass to Rome, but they tip it. Good job. Nice shot by Easton. They're chopping away at it. Can't quite get it. Easton to Rome. Rome's going to dump it back in. Good job, Rome. Oh, up there, Bird. Bird lets it go. Not quite. A lot of high sticks there. No call. All right, Bird giving chase. He's there, though. About a minute and a half left. He gets it not quite up and out, but he sticks with it. Good job, Bird. Get it out of the zone. There's Isaiah with a nice pass to Rome. Rome tries to get it around his man, but not quite. Nice check. Good check by Isaiah. Riggs. Oh, they get a center. Let it go. Nice save by Riley. pushes it off to the side. Good job of directing that rebound out of harm's way. All right, here comes Isaiah. Isaiah looking for Rome. Rome tips it down. No icing. Good job. All right, give him pressure. Good job by Rome. There's Julian. Not quite. Good hustle by Finn to keep it in. All right, there's Rome with some good stick handling to Finn. Good job by Rome with some good stick handling to get the pass to Finn. Almost get a goal. Okay, Rome's behind the net. And Julian and Rome almost connect there. About 30 seconds left. Up, here comes Jules. Jules going to take him on. Good check by them, though. Nice job. All right, Finn. All right, here they come. Shot, oh, off the post. Great shot. Better saved by the post. All right, about 6 seconds left, and that's going to do it here for the first period. All right, if you're just joining us, first period, they came up 2-0 on us. Looked like it was not going to be a good morning, but we come back. Julian with 2 great hustle plays, and then he to get the puck down the net, down the ice, and then he assisted Holstrom. So Holstrom has 2 goals, and Julian has those 2 assists. But after we went down 2-0, everybody's playing hard and hustling, and should be a good game. All right, start of the second period. Looks like we got Bird on D, right defenseman, right D, and Shoop on left D. And Easton's going to take the face off. Holstrom right wing, and I think Kemp's left wing. All right, nice win by Easton. Shoop punches it up and down in their zone. Okay, there's Kemp. Shoot, nice job keeping it out. There's Kemp. Kemp over to Holstrom. Oh, just through his legs. Just couldn't quite get that one. But nice idea by Kemp. Nice save by Riley. Made that look easy. Nice little blocker save. Nice block by Kemp to keep that one off the goalie. All right, got some trouble here. 3-on-1. Nice save by Riley. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they had a 3-on-1 wide open shot, and Riley was there to stop it. All right, here we go. Yeah, we got Julian and Isaiah. And I'll try to get everybody else going here. Oh, Rome comes up. Nice speed by Rome to come up. Can't quite get out of our zone. Riggs plays the body. Oh, they center. They shoot. Nice stop again by Riley. All right, offsides. right, that's Riggs. Riggs and JMO are our defensive pair. Julian's in there. And Isaiah and Rome. All right, Rome looking to get it up and out. Can't quite. Okay, but he gets it back. And Julian, nice pass to Isaiah. Isaiah tries to get Rome, but not quite there. Good idea by Julian to Isaiah to Rome. But just didn't quite. Passes were just a little bit off, but great idea. All right, we've got Asher coming in, and Kemp, and Finn. So Kemp's going to take the face off, and our defense is Bird right and Matthew left. All right, they win the face off, and if that doesn't go on net, then it's icing. Yep, a little icing there. All right, so we're going to redo all this again. Okay, just started the second period, about 13 minutes left, and Kemp's going to take the face off again. Again, Bird at right D, Matt at left, and we got Finn and Asher on the wings. That was a nice job by Finn. Asher takes a big hit. And Kemp battles hard there to keep that puck from going back in our zone. So we get a face-off outside of our zone. Good hustle by Kemp. And here comes Holstrom and Julian. They're going to come in on the wings. And our defense looks still Bird and Matthew. All right, they dump it down in our zone. Kind of a weird bounce there, but Riley plays it. Okay, Bird's back in there. Kemp's helping out. They try to get it out, but can't quite. Nice pass, nice shot. Riley's there. Riley's on fire again. Okay, Riley's keeping us in this game. The start of the second period, they come out firing. Hopefully we can recover. Okay, they keep it in the zone. Holstrom and Kemp try to get it out, but they're there with their sticks. Oh, nice nifty move by Bird. Can't quite get it out, though. They look to center. There's Julian with a nice steal. Okay, Holstrom and Julian, that's been the pair today. Okay, Holstrom goes in the corner, looks to center, no one's there. But Eason is there, can't quite get it. Up and not quite out. Okay, Shoop keeps it in. Now it comes out. That should be, nope, no call, no nothing. Okay, let him play. Okay, they take a shot way outside. Okay, Holstrom's going to be down here, no icing, but it's going to be Holstrom by himself, and they win the puck. All right, I think it's Eason. Rome's back in there. Okay, Riley with another good save. Okay, in the corner there goes JMO. JMO with a nice little maneuver there to avoid the check and keep the puck. All right, they come up to the point. They take a shot out way outside. Okay, Shoop's there. All right, okay, here comes Rome. Rome comes out with it. Dancing on that blue line. They punch it out. Finn's battling. Good job. Good battle by Finn. All right, odd man rush again, 3-on-1. Okay, nice job by JMO to stop that 3-on-1. All right, here comes Kemp. Gets it up and out of the zone. Isaiah's getting some pressure. Finn's there, offsides. Should be face-off out of our zone. Okay, we got Asher coming out. And Kemp is going to take the face-off. Oh. Nice shot, another odd man rush, 2-on-1, and they get it. Okay, I was asked to zoom out. Is it better now? Sometimes the zoom gets caught and it looks good on my end, but sometimes it looks too close for you guys. So if you can send me that comment back, how does the zoom look? That would help. All right, thank you. All right, we're down 3-2. Okay, Riggs gets it across the red line and he dumps it down. All right, Asher with a nice pass to Julian. Julian over to Kemp. Kemp with the shot, they block it. All right, net came off. Nice play by Julian over to Kemp. And puck went in, but the net came off before the puck went in. So no goal. Okay, we got Rome at right. Easton's taking the face off. Holstrom at left. And Bird and I think Shoop on defense. Okay, Rome giving some pressure. Bird punches it back in, so does Easton. There's Shoop. Shoop dumps it back down. There's Holstrom. All right, they come out with it to get across the red line. Nice little pass. Bird with a nice stick. Bird again poking at that puck. Holstrom's down there. Oh, they get out in the center. Shot. And Riley, I think that went off the side of the net, so Holstrom gets it out of our zone. Okay, Rome's putting on some pressure. All right, they dump it down. Okay, that's Bird over here in the corner. Bird up to Holstrom. Holstrom can't quite get it out. Bird does. Okay, no icing. Bird gets it out of our zone. Okay, Rome is down there putting some pressure on. Oh, off his skate, so Holstrom comes. He waits for Rome. Nice pass over to Kemp. Kemp at the backhand. Good try by Kemp. Kemp back behind the net. There's Holstrom. Okay, Holstrom wheeling. He's looking. Then he shoots. Nice shot by Holstrom with Kemp trying to create a... All right, so that's J-Mo down in the corner. Rome is battling there. He's going hard at it. He's battling. Good job, Rome. Okay, Bird's there in the corner too. All right, good job. There's Kemp. Kemp lays a body. Oh, shot. And Riley with a nice glove save. All right, 7 minutes left. Down 3-2. We kind of came out slow to start the second period, but it seems like we're starting to pick it up a little bit. Okay, we got Finn at right. East, Kemp going to take the center. Okay, and Finn gets it out. Okay, here we go. Isaiah's looking. Nice pass to Kemp. Kemp shoots. Good save by the goalie. Good job by Kemp and Isaiah there. Okay, Riggs dumps it back down. All right, no icing there because it went off Shoop's stick. Okay, Shoop's back behind the net. Okay, gets it into the center. Tries a cross ice pass. Boys are battling hard. Okay, that's Finn. Finn not quite up and out of our zone, but Isaiah's pushing hard. This team does a good job with their passing as a center. Okay, point to point there. He's going to let it go. And nice save by Riley. Riley with the glove save. This team moves the puck really nice. And we're hanging on. So 6 minutes left. Still down 2-3, but playing hard. Okay, Asher's out there with Holstrom, and Matt on defense with Bird, and Julian's going to take the face-off. All right. They barely win the face-off. Holstrom giving good pressure to get it out of our zone. Okay, they dump it down to the corner. Bird's down there giving chase. Okay, Bird over to Matthew. Matthew up to Holstrom. Holstrom tries to get it out of the zone. Julian to Holstrom. Okay, now it's out of the zone. Holstrom loses his stick. Oh, nice little maneuver by number 7. Good stick handling there. All right, up to the point. He's going to let it go. And I think hopefully he's okay. He took a puck. In a bad place. Let's see. Yeah, he's okay. But they shot it, and the puck hit him. Hopefully he'll be okay. All right, about 5.5 left. Julian's going to take the face-off with Holstrom out there. They shoot. Good stick by Holstrom. Holstrom got the deflection on that shot, and the puck goes up and out of play. All right, we're going to get a wholesale change here. Yep, everybody's changing. All right, J-Mo's on defense. Rome's out there with Isaiah. And Eason takes the face off, and he wins it. Good job, Eason. Okay, Isaiah's there. Gets it up and out of the zone. Good job by Isaiah. Forces an offsides. All right, Isaiah with the face-off. Doesn't quite win that one. All right, so they dump it down. And J-Mo's back there behind the net. Plays it up to Isaiah. Easton's there. Isaiah. All right, good job, Isaiah. Gets out of the zone. And, yeah, we get a deflection. So here comes Isaiah. Easton. Okay, Rome trying to put some pressure on. Okay, here comes J-Mo. J-Mo. Oh, nice pass. And goes through the 5-hole. Yeah, really nice pass by them. And then he backhands it, and it finds the 5-hole and gets into the net. All right, down 4-2. All right, Julian's going to take the face-off. Finn at right wing. And Kemp at left. All right, Riggs is down there in the corner. Nice little move by Riggs. Riggs up to Kemp. Not quite out. Looked like across the blue line, but not quite. Oh, nice pass. Okay, here we go. Here comes Riggs. Riggs brings across the blue line. He holds up. He shoots. Nice little delay there by Riggs and a good shot. Okay, they dump it down in the corner. Okay, Riggs is there. Okay, Riggs over to J-Mo. J-Mo's looking up. He's going to skate it. Nice little pass to J-Mo to Finn. Okay, that's Julian getting some battle there. Okay, Riggs playing well. And Kemp's down there. All right, who's going to come out with it? Oh. Yeah, they got him with an elbow. Big hit. And that should be a penalty. Oh, no call. They just called puck was off. Net was off, so that's what they got. Okay, Holstrom's going to take the face-off. Asher's in there, along with Isaiah. Holstrom wins the face-off. Back to Bird. I think Bird and Shoop are there. Okay, Bird with a nifty move. Nice job by Isaiah to get it out of our zone. Asher gives some pressure. Holstrom almost gets. Shoop steps up. Okay, Shoop trying to bring it across. All right, Holstrom comes out with it. Nice little pass to Bird. Bird's going to come up, bring across the blue line. Nice little maneuver. Nice center, back to Bird. All right, Matthew keeps it in. Okay, Isaiah tips it back down. About 2.5 left. Bird holding, and dumps it in. Not quite. Okay, Holstrom's there. Holstrom passes up. All right, okay, we get a penalty. Okay, Holstrom passed it to Isaiah, and I think they're getting a trip. So Isaiah draws a penalty there, and we'll go on our second power play of the game with about 2.5 left to go in the second period. And we'll go on a power play for 1.5 minutes. All right, looks like we got Eason and Matt, Julian and Rome and Riggs. Okay, Eason wins the face-off, and he's battling, playing up against a lot bigger players there. Okay, Rome comes out with it. He's behind the net. He stops. He turns. Good job, Rome. Nice little pass to Matt. Matt up to Riggs. Riggs looking, dancing on that blue line. Okay, there's Julian. Julian lets it go back behind the net. Eason putting some pressure on. Can't quite get it out. Okay, Riggs is there to get a deflection. And icing. So face off back in their zone. About 1 minute left to go in the power play. 2 minutes left to go in the game. And we're down 4-2. All right, Eason taking the face off. Julian at left wing. Rome at right. Nice win by Eason. There's Julian. Julian to Riggs. Can't quite get it out. Okay, we got an odd man rush here. Okay, nice save by Riley. That was just one-on-one, mano-a-mano, and Riley comes up with the big stop. All right, nice speed by Riggs. Riggs looking to pass, looking to find somebody. Oh, and he does, and finds Rome right in the center. And good job by Rome being in the right place. Right time. He tried to get on net and just went a little bit to the side. So good look by Riggs. Oh, nice pass by Eason over to Matthew. Matthew looking. About 18 seconds left to go in the penalty. Nice pass by Matthew trying to find Eason in the center. And that's Finn, I think. Yep, Finn lets it go. Rome. Eason shoots off the side of the net. Rome's trying to put some pressure on. Good pressure by the boys. Again, Julian with a shot. Really good pressure by that line. So Matthew, Eason, Rome, and Julian and Riggs, really good pressure on that power play. All right, 55 seconds left to go in the second period. We got Bird at right D, Shoop at left. Alex is going to take the face off with Holstrom and Finn. All right, Bird to Holstrom. Holstrom, nice pass to Finn. Finn tries to get the one-timer, but just a little bit off the stick. Good idea. Oh, nice play by Shoop to throw it on net, and Alex almost gets the deflection. Oh, nice try by Finn to find Holstrom. Shot off the net again. Good battle by the boys. Good job by this line. Good passing. Finn and Holstrom, Shoop, Bird, Alex. Good pressure. All right, Alex is going to take the face off again. Holstrom at left. Finn at right, Shoop at right D, and Bird at left D. All right, they win the face-off. Okay, over the corner. They come out with it. About 20 seconds left to go in the period. Just try to keep them off the boards. Okay, offsides. All right, Asher comes in. So Asher's going to play right wing, Camp at left wing, Holstrom at center, Bird at left D, Shoop at right. Okay, Holstrom doesn't quite win the face-off there. Good speed by number 7. Good save by Riley. Let's keep them off the points here. We got 2 seconds left. Keep them out of the net. Okay. Jake did.
Both?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
And Julian set him up really nice.
Okay,
so,
nice. Yeah.
Julian had really good hustle and set him up nice. So,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, it started really early.
I know.
I just saw your
I
message
tried to
and
send
it
the
was
message
like,
out.
Yeah, it just popped up.
Yeah.
A little delayed. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for
Can you
doing
get through?
this.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I did.
Oh,
I did.
Deal.
Yeah,
Deal.
yeah.
And I'll leave you alone.
Okay. Yeah, because sometimes it gets stuck. How I see it is different than how they see it. So. All right, start of the third period. We got Eason going to take the face-off, Camp and Holstrom on the wings. And J-Mo on defense. Oh, nice pass to the center. J-Mo is there. Nice job by J-Mo to lift the stick and keep that rush from happening. Good job, J-Mo. Okay, shot a little bit to the outside, hit the side of the net. Riley made sure it wasn't going to go any farther. Oh, good shot. Really good shot. It's a good team. All right, so we're down 5-2. No, yeah, 5-2. 14 minutes left. The start of the periods has not been our strong point of this game. All their goals have come in at the start of the first, second, and third. So hopefully we can wake up and finish this game strong. All right, that's Riggs down there in the corner. He comes out, nice little pass up to Matthew. Matthew's gonna dance a little bit. Nice little spin. Okay, he's looking and looking. Nice pass to Riggs. Riggs comes it out. All right, nice little dance here between Riggs and Matt. And they get it out. Nice job. Oh, almost up to Isaiah, but barely offsides. So good puck movement by Matt and Riggs there. And then they kind of put them to sleep and almost got a good rush there. All right, we got Rome at left wing, Asher at right. Kemp's going to take the face-off, Bird at right defense, and I think we got Shoop at left defense. All right, good job by Bird. Bird battling down there, good job. With ace center. Asher's there, good job by Asher. All right, they get a shot that we get our sticks on, so it just barely trickles through, and Riley's going to cover up. All right, Alex is going to take the face off. He wins it. Good job by Alex. Okay, Shoop's back there. Shoop's battling. Alex comes in and joins the party. Okay, they get it to the point. They let it go. Up and over the net. All right, Bird's there. Bird up to Rome. Rome's going to try to bring it across. Can't quite. All right, Rome can't quite get it out. Okay, here comes Rome. Okay, Rome has on stick. Oh, tries to cross ice. Wasn't quite there. No, yep, icing. Okay. All right, 12 minutes left to go. We're down 5-2. We've given up all the goals at the start of every period, and then we seem to wake up a little bit, so hopefully we can finish the game strong. All right, Easton's going to take the face off. Holstrom at left wing. And Finn at right wing. And JMO at right D and Riggs at left D. Okay, Holstrom plays it. All right, Holstrom tries to get it out, but they can't quite. All right, nice block by Eason. Eason dumps it down. Gonna get a change. Holstrom's down there, putting a little pressure on. Isaiah tries to come up. Nice little tip in. Okay, Riggs is back behind the net. Plays it up to Isaiah. Julian's there. Julian just out of the reach of Riggs, but we get it out of their zone, offsides. All right, okay, we got Kemp's going to take the face off with Isaiah at left wing. Nice step up by Matthew. Matthew dumps it down. Good job. Good defense by Matthew to come up and step up and dump the puck down. Okay, Isaiah's in the corner. All right, here they come on the rush out. Okay, Matthew. Good play by Matthew. Get in their corner. Good job. Good defense by the boys there. Okay, Julian tries to slip the check. Almost does. All right, Bird is there. Nice centering pass. We get the help from the post there. All right, Easton down there in the corner with Isaiah, and Asher now has stepped on the ice. Bird at left defense and Riggs at right. Riggs plays it over to the side and wall. Nice job by Riggs, and then Isaiah dumps it down. Good play by Riggs and Isaiah. All right, here comes little number 7. He's skilled. A little bit outside. He's a good player. Okay, Rome putting on some heat. Okay, Riggs. Riggs back to Rome. Asher. Asher over to Bird. Bird. Icing. All right, face off in our zone. 9 minutes left. Down 5-2. Boys had a fun night in the hotel last night. Okay, J-Mo in the corner. J-Mo comes out with it. Nice pass up to Rome. Good job by J-Mo. J-Mo's having a great game. Okay, Rome, nice little pass over to Finn. Okay, Finn battling in the corner. And that's Holstrom in the corner with Finn and Rome. See if we can come out of it. And we not quite do, but Riggs is there. Riggs stops it. Keep it in our zone. And almost out. Holstrom and Rome putting some pressure on. Nice little tip in. They've done a really nice job of that to avoid the icing. All right, Shoop up to Rome. Rome with nice little stick move. Almost out to Shoop. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's J-Mo. J-Mo's going to bring across the red line, and he dumps it in. Good decision by J-Mo, and we get a change. Okay, Holstrom's down there. Oh, nice little save by Julian. Julian over to Shoop. Tries to get it down to Holstrom, but can't quite. Okay, here comes Julian. Julian's looking. Nice pass to Holstrom. And not quite. Wow, that would have been their third connection of the day. But Julian set up Holstrom really nice there. And a goalie made a great save. All right, Shoop comes out. Okay, Shoop to Alex. Alex to Holstrom. Holstrom gonna deal, wheeling around, tries to center, can't quite get it. There's Kemp. Almost. Okay, Julian is making some new friends. He's pushed to the net hard, trying to get a deflection in, and he falls down on the goalie. But really good work by Julian and Kemp down there, along with Holstrom. All right, we've got Easton's going to take the face off with Kemp and Julian. Okay, out to Kemp. Kemp back up to Shoop. Shoop lets it go. Can't quite get it through. Good job, though. Good idea. Good job by Shoop. Yeah, nice job, Shoop. Good defense. Okay, up to Julian. Okay, all right. Julian draws a penalty. Looks like a hook. Yeah, hook or high stick. Good hustle by Julian. Shoop with a nice pass. And we'll go on another power play with 6:55 left to go in the game. We're down 5-2. And we're going to have Alex Holstrom and Isaiah and Bird at left defense and Riggs at right defense. Okay, Holstrom's going to take the face off. He wins it. All right, Isaiah's there. Isaiah, nice job back to Riggs. Riggs looking. He shoots. Good job by Alex down there trying to create a screen. And Riggs almost gets it through. Good pass to Holstrom. Holstrom battling. Holstrom wheeling to the center. Nice little pass over to Bird. Come on, Bird. Nope. Good shot by Bird, but they tip it and went up and over the net. All right, Isaiah's looking. Okay, nice job over to Riggs. Riggs takes a shot. And They get Alex would never do anything wrong. Never. All right, I think they caught Alex in the crease or in the blue area too long, so I think they bring it out. All right, Bird. All right, Bird gets it out. Okay, here we go. All right, Bird tries to pass, not quite. All right, about 40 seconds left to go on the penalty. All right, here comes Isaiah. Okay, Isaiah brings it across. Oh, here we go. We got a chance. Backhand. Oh, nice job by Isaiah to create a great chance there. Riggs can't quite keep it in. Okay, Riggs, point to point. Okay, we got Bird looking up to Alex. Alex has got it. Alex with a little reverse check there. Okay, we're going to run out of time on our power play. Nice job by Bird to get that. That could have been a 2-on-1, but Bird was right there. Okay, Holstrom comes up. Holstrom with the pass up to Isaiah. Isaiah battling through. Good job by Isaiah to get over to Kemp. Kemp back to Holstrom. Holstrom back down to Kemp. Okay, Isaiah's back there. And Kemp. Kemp to Holstrom. All right. Okay, a little too strong of a hit there by number 25. And we're going to go on another power play here. All right, so they call roughing. And power play, 5 minutes left. And Easton's going to take the face off. Julian's out there with Finn. All right, Shoop's there. Okay, Shoop to Julian. Julian to Shoop. Shoop lets it go. Off of their player with the block. Good job by Julian to be down there for the puck. Here we go. Julian with the shot, but they block again. All right, comes up out of our zone. Shoop's there. All right, Shoop to Matthew. Matthew back to Shoop. Okay, Shoop, nice little pass to Eason. Eason dumps it down. Julian and Finn giving chase. Yeah, they get us on a trip there. That was a good call. Julian just got his stick in their skates, and so we're gonna have 4-on-4 here for about 45 seconds. And then they'll have a power play for about 45 seconds. All right, Asher's here putting some pressure on. Asher gets a stick on it. Good deflection. Okay, Bird, nice steal by Bird. Okay, Bird with some good hustle there. Okay, Asher. Okay, Riggs over to Bird. Bird dumps it down, puts it on net, and they got to hold up. So not a bad deal. We get a face-off in their zone by Bird putting one on the net. Okay, Rome's going to take the face-off. He's got Asher to his left, and he wins the face-off. Okay, Rome turns and dumps it back down. Okay, Asher's down here. Good speed. Yeah, really good speed by number 1 on their team. Just blew right through our defense and gets a good shot on net. So they'll go up 6-2 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the third period. Okay, Holstrom's going to take the face off. He's got Isaiah and Shoot. And now they'll be on a penalty play for about 30 seconds here. Okay. Up and out. JMO tried to dump it down. Diggs just couldn't quite get it down in there. So face off just outside of our zone. Okay, Holstrom's going to take the face off. He's got Isaiah and Shoot and JMO. Okay, Holstrom wins the face off, pushing it through. Holstrom meets a new friend. Good pressure by Holstrom. Okay, 15 seconds left to go in this power play. They haven't had really a chance to set up. Holstrom with the nice stick lift. Nice save. Good save. Tell you, they got a little player, number 7, who's just lightning fast. And he got through and made a good pass, but Riley there with a big save. 2 seconds left to go on the power play on our penalty kill. Holstrom's going to take the face off. They win it. They shoot it. Nice block. Good block by Isaiah. Isaiah's got some help. He's got 2-on-1. Shoots it to the outside. Good job by Holstrom. Holstrom powering through. Tries to get it up and out. Can't quite. There's Riggs. Isaiah. Julian. Okay, Holstrom's down there in the corner. Okay, he's got Isaiah down there to help. Nice little pass back to Isaiah by Holstrom. Over to Julian, just out of his reach. Good thought by Isaiah. Okay, Riggs. Riggs over to Matthew. And about a minute and a half left to go in this game. Okay, Riggs plays it up and out. Not quite. Julian jumps the puck. And Finn's there. Holstrom's down there too. Okay, Riggs is there. Everybody's hugging the boards. And about a minute and a half. And can't quite get it out. Okay. Good shot way outside.
What are you thinking?
He's all right. He's all right.
Jesus. He just ran him right into the boards. Unnecessary. Terrible.
Unnecessary. You're winning, bro. You're winning.
Yep, so they get a 2-10. Sorry about that. I lost my cool, but they ran one of our players with his head down and just ran him right in the boards. Pretty dangerous play, but everybody's okay. All right, about a minute left to go in the game. All right, Bird, nice pass to Holstrom. Holstrom shoots off the post. Good shot by Holstrom. And Holstrom's there. Steal. All right, here comes Shoot. Shoot's coming out. Shoot back to Holstrom. Holstrom's looking. Holstrom over to Bird, just off his stick. Okay, about 22 seconds left. Okay, up and out, and that should do it. We've got 10 seconds left. It's 6-2. That's it.
There was a mistake.
All right, into the game, 6-2. Boys played hard. Just struggled kind of right at the beginning of each period, but very skilled team. Boys played hard. They're having fun on this trip, and hopefully we'll get some rest here. Yeah, Kyle's not happy either.
Gina said Matt even screamed, and you got 2 exclamations right
Yeah,
away.
that was